Okay. Stanley Parable. I've never played this before. And I'm really bad at making decisions, so here we go. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Where does the sentence start?
Where does it end? The world may never know. It's not wanting to load.
Give it a second. Though.
We're at 1 frame per second apparently in the top corner there.
Oh, that just means it's a stopped frame.
Oh, okay.
Means it's probably playing like part of a movie.
Oh, here it goes. Slowly but surely.
I mean, we did put my computer through the paces.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
So
Orders
depressing.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning,
That's a good word for
Stanley
it.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
All right.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
He sat there
single
for a full
order
hour.
had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But what's... This is weird. Because, like, if I defy his orders, I'm pretty sure he gets, like, mad at me or something. Well, here we go, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But I'm gonna keep looking. I wonder if everyone here has to just push the same button over and over again. That would really... But that'd be incredibly inefficient, first of all, but also very depressing. Well then.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
But I was hoping for a bad 420 joke. Oh, I did something, maybe? I don't know. Keep dry. Well... Like how this could have very easily been a horror game if just like the lights were a little bit dimmer or something like that. Just add in some flicker in here and there. Perfect. I don't
When
even...
Stanley came to a set
Oh.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh no, should I listen to him? Should I go to the door on the left? Featuring Jughead on the guitar in the back. I'm going right!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Wonder if there's like an achievement you can unlock for like following every order to a T or something. Seems like it'd be kind of boring though. Ah, yes.
Yes,
Oh.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's not immaculate, there's papers on the floor. Seriously, who just leaves papers on the floor?
Yes. Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
This dude is so sassy.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I know this one looks more interesting, so...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh man, but there's a big old red button over there. Nanami, how are you? You still sick? I had to press the big red button. It was too tempting.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I wonder if I can even go right. The answer is no, I cannot go right. Well then.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What? Am I being punished? I feel like I'm being...
No.
Yep.
Not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yeah,
A,
yep,
B,
okay,
start.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Weird. Why are the headlights on? That seems very irresponsible. Anyways. Oh my god.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a
Yet?
spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
What do you...
Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I?
This is crazy.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay. From the top.
Oh, that's so weird. Well, okay then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Am I getting...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Jug, what song are you playing? He didn't hear me. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
That's funny.
Then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Oh, wow. This is a lot different than the demo I saw played. I haven't seen any gameplay since. Oh, this is crazy. Just like, alright, be free. Figure it out. Huh. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. That's stone cold. Ah?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Oh, weird.
But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Okay. One more time. I suppose.
All
Oh,
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, let's see here. Ah! I know how doors work, I swear it. Alrighty. Now, oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alrighty. I like how you're working with the narrator. I think that's a really neat concept. I know that's the whole point of the game, but I thought it would be more choice oriented, whereas this seems to be more linear than the demo was, from what I remember.
I knew we'd miss something.
Oh, we're back in blue.
Story. Here it comes.
The story is.
Never mind. Not the story.
Never mind.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
So I do have like an option to even not retrace my steps? I guess not, because like it ends in a nothingness. So there you go. Ooh.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
You know, probably
I don't
not.
think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Oh man.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
What?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Oh, jeez.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, okay. I like how the narrator's just kind of losing it as we go along here. Well,
all right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
TM.
Just follow the line.
TM.
How simple is that?
Wait, but doesn't this lead to... Okay. Like, part of me feels like I shouldn't follow the line, but like, man, this narrator is having a rough go of it. I should just follow the line. Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna do
done.
that.
We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, alright. Here we go. Following the line. Yeah, can't even open all the doors. Any of the doors. Well.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Ah,
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
fuck you,
Nope.
lad.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree
what?
that the nature of existence
Oh,
is
I
in
just
fact
want a big
a
circle.
byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office
Yes,
in fact
parkour.
the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm honestly worried about this
Way
narrator.
back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Like, buddy, you
know what?
good? You
I
okay?
think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, this is not... This is not what I expected. What? Oh my god. They used to say something. I wish I could walk on the ceiling. Was this line drawn by spiders? I feel like it was. Yeah, it was drawn by chinchillas. If Jug ever gets a webcam, I'm totally bringing my chinchilla over for everyone to see. Somehow the music makes this even more unsettling. Corporate imbalances, I'm pretty sure it's like really bad. Can I open any of these? Okay. Ah! Chair. This is...
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
What?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What's so special about this fern? I mean... It's got a lot of grass in it or some shit. Alright, I have studied the fern. If it's like how many leaves does it have, fuck that shit. Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line,
TM.
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Huh.
Fucking doors, yo.
So many doors. I kind of just want to...
Are you going backwards now?
I don't know.
I think it feels like you are.
But like... I don't... They're all over the place. Okay, that's where I started. Ah! Are we going back to the, like, the first room or... No. This door is newly opened. Isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, now we're back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
That's
we
so
trusted
weird.
you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
That's so weird. Okay, I guess I shouldn't trust the line or something. Is Mr. Narrator gonna say anything about the line?
You know what, Stanley?
Oh, okay.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever
Yeah.
done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Okay.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
If I want to wander in this direction, damn it. Or this direction. Okay, fine, never mind. What about this? Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story
Oh
to
god,
be?
how long is this gonna
Go
go?
wild. Use your imagination.
Pause it.
Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Pause what?
I'm ready for.
Okay.
Alright. Liz will be right back.
Will I?
Yes. Because
After a mic adjustment, I've returned.
For it.
Okay. And wonder if I go back, but yeah, it's like a weird spiral into nothingness.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It, TM. It's hard not to acknowledge it, I mean, good lord. I like how it just bursts through the ceiling back there, like, I cannot be stopped, and off it goes. Back into the ceiling. Again, this could easily deteriorate into like a horror movie.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Been drinking too much
From
vodka.
here, the story is in our control.
Go home, Lion, you're drunk.
Important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
That sounds like a whole
right,
lot of
let us
bullshit, but
ask,
that's just
will
me.
taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
But can I open the other door? No. Okay. Also, that logic was awful. The confusing...
Hold on, what's this?
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
After a long...
That's
8
really
times
how
after
all this goes?
the narrator's gone after a long time, Stanley dies. That's really
Determined?
depressing.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, you consulted me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Oh, both doors led to the
I-
same room.
I
That's
don't want it to
interesting.
be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
This is so weird.
And the
Oh.
timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it?
Try
Did we
this.
break the cycle?
Game is
The,
blowing my
whatever
mind.
it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come
Good,
for
what
us?
is it?
Will something
Oktoberfest.
happen?
Nice.
Made in Manhattan, Kansas.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
But how
Well, in the
long?
meantime,
Oh. What?
That was weird.
You...
I don't recall that ever happening. But it's in the game.
This is kind of deteriorating into like some weird horror movie kind of situation.
all of his co-workers were gone.
No.
mean?
Oh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
What?
room.
No.
Perhaps he had
No,
simply
what?
missed a
No, he
moment.
forgot. He said he wouldn't restart because he didn't want to forget, but he forgot that he restarted.
Oh, the narrator?
Yeah, that's actually pretty sad. Like, we were like, oh, we were like on this like journey together, and now I'm gonna die. Like that was the end of the confusion ending is death.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So like, I still haven't been on the door to the left, but if I go to the door on the right, in theory, it will. Well, I was thinking it would prevent him from restarting, but that might not be true. That might cause him to restart, which gets me closer to death. So I guess I'll go in the room on the left, because I haven't been here yet. Never did make it to the meeting room.
In short, Liz is horrible at following directions.
Oh, come on.
Ha ha!
Okay, made it
Yet
to the
there
meeting
was
room.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Oh my god. A lot of %. I'm really lame. I like looking at this kind of stuff. Monetize free to play. Oh, that hits too close. Too close to home.
TF2, no!
Looking at you, TF2. Get Chris out of the broom closet. That'd be kind of funny if somehow I did find Chris in the broom closet. How do I... Chris! Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on
Now I'm
track.
kind of sad. I thought there'd be a Chris in the broom closet. And this is literally the first door I've been able to open without
There
it
was nothing
already
here.
being open.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But I'm worried about Chris. Kind of just want to see if there's one more thing that comes into play.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So you know I'm gonna go downstairs. Oh shit, well I can in fact go downstairs. But should I? This is... I hate making decisions. I feel bad. But like, I want to know what's up with all this. Okay, this time I'll follow poor man's instructions. See what that gets me.
Holy fuck.
What?
Okay, so... so get this. I just sent a message. And
Oh!
nothing is showing up on our chat log.
Is it on the right log?
It's on, yeah, it's on the right one.
That's so weird.
We're gonna pause the game real quick, everybody. So somehow this is... Oh, Onkbot, why did you change to Streamlabs chatbot? You motherfucker.
Onkbot, I trusted you. I trusted you.
Is it wanting me to try generating a new... What do you mean generate a new one? Fuck you.
If we watch the playback, will we see any...
Yeah, we'll probably see. Because I sent the message and I looked. I was looking right here for that message to pop up and it didn't. But it popped up in this window. I was like, whoa, hold up.
Oh, weird.
Let me log in real quick.
Okay.
Whatever. Work, motherfucker! I'm super proud of this microphone.
What do all these different ones mean?
They're just different commands. You can
Oh,
set them
okay.
up to, like, say if I'm going to open up a voting poll, I can hit M5 or whatever and open up a voting poll until I click it again. Or if I want to do like a special announcement, I can hit M1 and boom. So nothing incredible. Just kind of quick buttons.
Should we try again?
Motherfucker. Yeah, type in ASDF fuckery. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm gonna put in testing.
Oh, you're gonna be so lame to put in testing?
I'm gonna be practical.
Well, send it. Send that shit.
There it goes. See if the chat's up and running. That delay though, I didn't even see it pop up here.
No, it didn't. That's the thing. Send something else.
Sure. Misspelling for the win.
See, now nothing's popping up. What in the hell? Let me reload this and see if that's an issue.
Could it be because it like updated and maybe it's just
Possibly. I don't know. Fuck you, ad. Fuck ads. Anybody who has to go through them, I feel sorry for you.
lame.
Overwatch. All it is
That one is that one girl's butt. Ew.
what the fuck? The fuck, Streamlabs?
We're not.
What the fuck, Ankbot? Something's not working.
We're not.
What the fuck, Ankbot?
It's so weird. Should we put that in the description or something?
Not sure.
Mindphuckery and the Stanley parable.
Parable?
Parable. Parable. Parable.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, what are the different options here?
I can post as a bot or I can post as a streamer.
Well, shit.
Wow, completely on the wrong key. Oh, I forgot my clothes. What in the fuck? Can't even see my own goddamn chats.
It came up in the mobile.
Motherfucker! You.
I love the echo that's probably happening right now. Well, tits.
No, tits would be awesome. This sucks balls.
If anyone knows how to fix this, feel free to whisper jugs. Do these little arrows mean anything? Ah!
No.
Oh, lame.
Though I could get rid of it because I didn't.
What about over here? Oh. My solution, just press all of the buttons.
No, the solution is go back through the updates and figure out why the fuck nothing's fucking working. So for anybody watching the stream, I apologize. I cannot see anything that's being chatted to us, if you even are chatting to us.
We're gonna get up and running here in a second.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If that, I'm not making any fucking promises.
Well, I mean, do you want to just try and finish out this campaign without having chat, or do you want to?
No, I wanna crawl up Ankbot's butthole and figure out what the fuck they changed.
Oh Christ!
Um,
Buckle in, friends. Any viewers out there, I hope you're having a great night. I hope the work week is treating you well.
ah, son of a bitch! You need to connect your Streamlabs account in case you. First you need to. In case you connected your account prior to version 1.0.2.17, you need to generate a new token.
So is that the issue?
Motherfucker!
Your token's outdated.
Click on Streamlabs, generate token.
This is stupid. This is so...
This is over fucking kill for what I'm trying to do. Dirt on my mouse, I can feel it.
Can sense it. Did that do anything?
I don't know.
I mean, I could probably just type in here
This is a better idea of...
if it's working.
At least it updated my damn game title.
That's good.
Nope, still not working.
See, the thing about that is we just watched an ad for cup noodles and they're like full serving of veggie, but like dehydrated vegetables. I feel like that just doesn't count.
Motherfucker.
We could just use the chat from Twitch, right?
Yeah, but it takes up more of my bandwidth.
Mm.
Are you fucking serious?
Ah, jeez.
Fucking blows. Payment? I have one payment method active.
Probably linked to your like PayPal or something. This is some straight dickery, yo.
Oh, come on, Streamlabs. Fucking work. What are you doing? What is this? Pretty sure it's related.
Keep your fingers crossed, everybody.
No? Okay. For one, it doesn't give me an idea on when it's successfully connected. That pisses me off. Still no. What the fuck?
Homie. I mean, can you just like shut down the whole chat bot and then restart it? See if that will.
All right, maybe, yeah. Maybe that's a good idea.
The good old. Have you tried restarting it?
Have I tried not giving a shit too? That might get me further.
Oh, honey.
I mean, I'm just being honest. And my beer's across the room. Son of a bitch.
I'll get it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. His Nanny probably chatted up a storm with us, and she's like, I can't fucking get a response.
I feel so bad.
Fuck. Holy shit.
No.
Of course.
Oh, no.
Of course. Now it fucking works.
No.
You look at this shit too.
Oh my god.
Does it really? Is it gonna think I'm offline?
No. This is a shit show.
Fuck.
I mean, if we're still streaming, will it just not broadcast it?
No, this is broadcasting it. Just this. Somehow it's not connected to this account. So Twitch. So my Twitch bot, which it's connected to, and then my Twitch streamer account. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is connected. Okay. So all right. So now we're back to streaming.
Oh, do you want to?
But holy fuck.
Do you want to switch the dashboard so they know
No,
that the
fuck,
chat's
fuck
working?
Streamlabs chatbot. That
Okay.
shit. Wait, what was the title of it though?
You said that it's not working.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Because I kind of wondered. I'm like, Nanami will always say something like, even if she's just stopping in for a minute.
Yeah. Damn. You should message her and be like, by the way, just so you know.
I will. I'll be like, hey, yo, bitch.
Don't call Nanny
Come on.
a
That's
bitch.
a nice way of saying it.
No. All right, let's get back to the big boss area, I guess, with that tasteful red wallpaper, I guess. Executive bathroom. I want to see the executive bathroom. It's not fair. I feel like this is a statement on corporate systems, because we made it through the underlings' quarters where literally we are referred to by numbers, and then we come into this just majestic room.
Stepping into his manager's
Good
office,
Lord.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This boy's
Shocked,
got brandy in here.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing. Yes.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh. I feel like this is going to lead me to, I think I already said this, to the room with all the monitors on it. But, ooh, look at that big red button. Yes. Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I thought it was like vacuum and heat sealed.
Someone could have just swiped it. You made me miss some of the story. Huh?
Woo!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I feel bad. No, Nanami, I'm sorry. Mind control facility or escape? Oh, but like, I'm really kind of curious now. Okay, yeah, no, this is the room with all the fucking monitors. If light is on, call extension 914 immediately. Fuck, I'm stuck on a fence. Go me. Escape. I'm gonna do it.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh. I don't know if I should believe him or not. Like, I made it fairly far in this game. I've been playing for almost an hour. Would I have to, like, remake that whole time? We're just, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Hopefully if I do die, it'll drop me off.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Oh. You know, that is pretty creepy. Huh. You know, I made it this far. Oh, it was in fact my death. How about that shit?
Oh, you killed him.
I really thought this would end differently. I didn't think
Why
that.
the fuck do you hate Stanley so much?
I didn't think it'd be literal death at the end.
Also, Nanami said that she did try to talk She did try to talk to us, but then she had to go be a responsible adult and be a driver.
Oh, for her drunk ass boyfriend.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Alright, now I really am full of regret.
Loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
This really seems over the top. Like, why does this exist in this building?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
What?
As Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In
What?
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body.
There's a new
killing him
narrator.
instantly.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oh, so useful.
I'm so confused. Alright, I guess we're going towards the Stanley parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes
Look,
before
hey, new
Stanley
tools.
would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
This is such a mind fuck. Oh my god. Is this heaven?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, weird. Nature paintings. Stanley's computer. Office layout. Ugh. Oh, this is wild. Corridor. Oh, this is super weird. The set of 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece. Oh, that's super cool. Filing cabinets, yes, good. Office computers, solitaire, classic. Employee database. I want to know what they typed on there. Button sounds. This is actually really satisfying. Not gonna lie. I've only encountered the one button though. I feel like I'm missing out on other buttons. The office.
Maybe it's proposed game files.
Credits. Very nice. Well done. Well done. I wish I could sprint though. Oh, I can crouch? What? I'm on the floor. What the hell? I didn't know I could do that. Office clock. Boss's office. This feels like I know it's supposed to be a museum, but it really feels like the museum, like a museum. Narration outtakes.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're
2
throwing a
years.
surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible? Then he pushed them before.
That's super nifty. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Nice. countdown desk. One of the desks from an earlier version of the countdown ending. This is the freedom ending as it exists in beta. Well, what ending did I get? Countdown room. I guess that's where I need to go, but I'm gonna keep looking around for a second. Ah, there's so many things. I want to look at all the things. Narrator emails. After a second trailer, we sent. So now we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Omnipotent voice. Oh, they go fast. How do you stay in shape? Okay, next one. Okay. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. What's up with this? Green light. Oh man, I've been through a process of trying to get a project green lit. It's man, painful. Nice, still enough to... Nice. More Stanley, less Stanley. Just less Stanley. Battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. Realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters. That seems... I wouldn't go so far as to say like they were making fun of people like shooters, but you know, that's just me. Let's see, where have I not been? The phone. The apartment timer. There's a choice leading to the apartment ending. Timer will give you a hint to pick up the phone. Which ending did I get? I wonder if I'm still on track for the confusion ending. I don't think so, because we never got to the 8th restart, as far as I know. Maybe it will just kick me to a restart, which would kind of suck, actually. Anyways. I guess, you know, I guess it's time.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh, okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two.
What?
You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat
There's
this
no...
game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
Oh, I'm so torn. I don't want to just quit the game. This is awful. Jugs, why did you do this to me?
Here's the thing. Would you rather quit the game like you don't want to and suffer the consequences of never knowing, or continuing on to see if the game either A, closes out, B, restarts you, or C, takes you on some other kind of journey which you're not expecting?
I mean, yes, I want to know. I just still feel bad that, presumably...
Don't let time...
Yeah, there it is. Ugh, the noise. Just in that smash, they had enough, like, viscera crunch to make it gross.
I don't know. I thought it kind of sounded like
There's a squish in there. There really
like
was. Is it just black?
hey, you can't call it black. You can't call just something black like that.
Will the screen change?
But how black is it? Is it like
Jared.
Starry Night black without stars, or is it like you closed your eyes in a dark room black, or is it like
I mean, there's
you're
kind
looking
of like
you're looking through a couple layers of shirt?
I mean, there's kind of like a shift in the black from where the lamp in this room is, but
Oh, yeah, good call.
so it's a gradient black, but it's there's still nothing. Did I? Oh my god! I just have to quit, don't I?
Do you have to quit?
I mean, how long will it just be black?
What was that button you hit again?
Escape.
Does it say? I see a quit to menu. You don't have to quit to menu.
Well, then what do I do? Resume the game?
The end is never. The end is never.
Oh man, I killed Stanley. I feel bad now. Where did it? I'm so confused. Where did it drop me off at then?
Let the mindfuckery begin.
Oh wait, this is
And
different.
continue.
This is different, isn't it? No.
Stanley came to a set of two open
No.
doors. He entered the door on his
Oh
left.
my god, I can't handle this. It's different. Why is it different? Now this is like, oh, now I gotta make all these choices over again. I didn't save anybody. The British lady told me to save the two. Who's the two? I'm so confused. What the fuck?
You just gotta keep playing.
How many hours is this game?
Variable.
Does it still have multiple endings?
Go through this one. I'm saying, just do it.
Well, why? Should I?
The game is not longer than your life.
Well,
I
yeah,
will
but
give you-
like, should I? Why do you want me to go through this door?
You do it.
But then, like, I'm at the same conundrum of listening to the narrator. Do I listen to the narrator? Do I listen to you? Do I flip a coin? This is stressful.
Okay, so I know at this point you've gone through both doors, correct?
Yes.
Which one? You've only gone through the left one once, right? And the right one twice?
I think so.
And what did you do after going in the right door?
Right one leads to the downstairs, which leads to usually ends up in the weird, like, room with all the monitors on it. And the left leads to the boss's stuff, where you can go to the mind control room. Or the escape room. As far as I know.
Let's just give this a go.
Jugs has taken over
This was
control.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a
Oh, man.
gorgeous,
Actually sad
gorgeous
stuff.
room. Thank goodness Stanley
What
had
is it
taken
about
this
this
detour
place?
on his way to the
The
meeting
weeks
room.
I
Life without
have
having
spent here,
experienced this room
they
was
feed-
now too horrible even
they
to
feel
consider.
like mere seconds. I think I actually took a screenshot of that once before, so
Yeah, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
so you didn't go that way, you went this way.
No, I did go that way. I went that way, but then I went down the little chute.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
went down the
5
chute?
years
What
ago.
chute?
I went down like the weird thing with the big red button.
Did I already pass it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Is there like a certain end you want me to?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, so this is a massive office space, by the way.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Why do they open both doors? That's just mean.
This game is about choices.
I'm so bad at making choices.
Which choices will you make?
You usually have to choose food for me.
Do I complain though?
Uh,
Hell no.
but the narrator complains. Cause like I want to go down blue, but because of my favorite color.
Are
But
you rebellious or are you a do-gooder?
I like following rules usually. Rules are in place for a reason.
Usually?
Usually.
How often is usually?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm a rule follower.
I'll let you decide.
Ugh, this is so stressful. I guess we'll go.
Go the blue one.
No, but I want to go.
Blue.
I want to go down the red
Go
one.
the red then.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Ha,
You see,
ha.
I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Do I
The
believe
problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
It's weird how they. What? What? Is this just like a circle now? This is weird. Okay, guess we're going in here. Into the blackness. Oh, into the loading screen.
The end is never the end is never.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Dude sounds creepy. That's all I'm saying.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It is pretty.
I want to do voiceovers like this guy.
Is this all about mind control? Is that what the whole thing is?
It's all about religion.
No, I don't think that's right.
Oh, no, I meant it's all about choosing what restaurant to go to every night.
Man, that's a lot of money if you go every night.
That's why I go every third night.
Taco Tuesday. Oh, that's pretty. I was like, swirling.
This is turned on by sprites.
No?
Okay, you're just amused.
I am amused. I mean, they're pretty. It's a nice gradient. Like, at first it was just like the texture that was doing a spiral in the animation, but whatever.
Did you say nanimation?
No.
The
wait.
animation.
Where are you going?
Okay, I'll go back.
Right. Where were we?
Oh, it's kind of sad. He's like, let's just stay here forever. Meaning, he would live and I would die. Because
What if he's you? Oh!
It looks like it's all spiraling around that one central white star thing.
Maybe you're looking north.
Maybe I am looking north. Maybe the world is spinning super fast. Actually, not a huge fan of green.
How fast?
Super fast.
How fast?
Super fast!
Alright.
Man.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Now I feel kind of bad.
It's so meta, it knows it's a game.
Well, it is super meta, and like, he just sounds so sad. Also, why do I need this ability to crawl? Oh, cute.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just Just stay here.
Oh man, this makes me sad.
'Cause I'm happy.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, I thought there were just no more stairs for a second. Man, if I was stoned, I would not leave. I'm just like all these colors. Lordy.
I've never been stoned.
It's a weird thing. Alright. I'm sorry, narrator. Forgive me, narrator.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Is this why you didn't want me to go to the red one?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, God. Oh, there's nothing even up here. Is that the point?
I don't know. Geronimo!
No, I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Can I give you a tip?
What?
This game is all about choices.
Oh, yeah, I know!
No. It's all about there is no
How long
final
was I sitting
single
there?
solution.
Stanley wondered to
Oh.
himself.
Every outcome
Minutes?
is a solution.
Days? Centuries?
So there's...
Did something
Are there no
crucial
longer,
happen
like,
while my
quote-unquote
senses were
endings?
turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go to the mind control room, I really do. I want to know what that's all about.
Yet there was not a single person here
Tips for not
either.
getting fired. Talk less,
Feeling
yes.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Chris! Ah. Chris, are you in the broom closet?
Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, but I didn't go downstairs last time. I'm gonna do that.
Personally, that's one of the best endings.
Oh shit.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might
One,
be
two,
fined
before.
for that. And in such a competitive economy,
before.
why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Whoa.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Ah,
None of it
what-
made any
what a
logical
tragedy.
sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close
That's a fair
automatically behind
question.
him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yes, they are
No, Stanley
repeating.
said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh,
Yeah.
what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Keep moving.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Eeh.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
I'm
Then
flying.
he imagined
Oh,
himself
yeah.
soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
It's a legitimate
Now
question.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh,
And while
Jesus.
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
What?
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Right?
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Ah.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That
Actually
this
starting
was
to
a
make me
dream.
kind of motion sick going through
So he
circles
closed
and
his eyes
circles.
gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always
Shut up.
been.
I mean, maybe.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, honey, no. Poor baby.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Shit.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Holy shit.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Oh, that's
He
sad.
was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Shit.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And what else are you gonna do at that point?
Yeah, you got a point.
So this is the ending you like?
That's one of them, yeah.
Man.
Have you taken all the right choices? Well, preferable choices for the narrator?
I have not done that, so I'll go ahead and do that real quick.
The very first time I ever played
All
this
of his
game,
co-workers were gone.
I did all
What
the
could it
preferred
mean?
choices.
Stanley
It was like,
decided
oh
to
my
go
God,
to the
yeah,
meeting
I'll
room.
take that one.
Perhaps he had simply
Obvious.
missed a memo.
Blech. Ugh. Just the repeating narration is getting to me.
It differs a little bit every time. Not an incredible amount, but yeah.
Oh, it's blue.
Oh no, the blue.
This is the first time it's ever been blue.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Yes, door on
he
the left.
entered the door on his left.
I'm worried about what happened to Chris in the blue broom closet, frankly. I want to know. It's
Yet
important to
there
me.
was not a single
Do not
person
alter
here
without
either.
consulting my board manager.
Wave of disbelief,
God, check this
Stanley
out.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
How long
answer
have you been
there.
missing that?
There's also... Holy Jesus.
Jugs is discovering audio equipment.
No, there's shit in the bottom of the... Holy fuck.
What is it?
Wow.
Eh.
Keys and a microphone adapter in
What-
the bottom of the
What do the keys go to?
case, hopefully.
What?
Let's find out.
What's hot? Profits. Wait. They spelled profits as in like, a
Don't judge.
soothsayer.
Don't judge.
You will not go in the broom closet, but I'm worried about Chris. Alright. That's pretty funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hold up, shit.
This bougie motherfucker. Look at this. God.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
I can't even reach
But
the
his
paintings,
attention was
though.
caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Holy
What
shit,
could its
keyboards.
purpose be? In fact,
Ah.
this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 28. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Alright.
That kind of
Jeez.
anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
What an asshole. This isn't even good.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked
Yes,
forward
I am both of
into
those
the
things.
opened passageway.
Booting? Loading.
Look at that boat is floating.
Uh,
Holy shit, I'm floating. Ha ha.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do that thing.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Best believe I do.
Now the monitors jumped to
Shit.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I feel like I could have told you that. I feel like I knew that already. It's fine. It's fine.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, to be fair, that would just make sense. That would be the only reason he'd be happy
No.
being told to push
He
a button.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
Well-
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, but how long has he been at this job,
Here was the
though?
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What's the point of this little area? I mean, it's not a bad story. I mean, I get why, like, the whole time the dude was like, do the thing. I still feel like I'm gonna die in the end for some reason. Ah! What does this button do? Nothing. The answer is nothing.
Hey, now you're finding all the buttons.
That's true. Alright, let's go fight the man! Woo!
Fighting a man? What man?
The man with a capital M.
The what?
Yes.
Sounds kinky.
What? not what I was going for, but you know, I can vibe. There's the other button. Weird.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I mean, I'm game. Boop. Wait, does this mean I die again? Well.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Well, you tell me. Oh.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Somehow I don't think it's gonna
And yet,
work out.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
That's
Perhaps
nice.
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I like how it's just like literal box of blackness and then all of a sudden landscape.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
That's nice.
And Stanley was happy.
See, like, this is so weird because you get all this weird bullshit for not following the narrator.
Check it out.
When you follow the narrator, you just get such a wholesome, happy ending.
It's not working.
What are you doing?
This fucking electric switch right there, not working.
Well, alright. I think one more run through. We'll do all the opposite things. That's nice.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
They just like begin to expedite the process. That's a good call.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do like blue. I think I
The
said that
lounge
already.
was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm. No, Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Bum bum bum. Is it because it's literally darker? You know, these fluorescents, they just hurt my eyeballs
But
after a while.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You didn't... Okay.
And so he detoured through the
Never
metal
mind.
section,
Damn it!
walked straight ahead to the
Fuck.
opposite
Okay,
door,
never mind, worked
and
out.
got back on track.
What'd you do?
I thought I couldn't get back through the door after it closed, but I can.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So wait, when did...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
Whee!
nothing. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Man, now I
Now
kind of feel
listen carefully,
bad.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Because, like... After seeing...
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh,
Stanley
Jesus.
walked through
This is
the
what you're
red
trying to show me,
door.
wasn't it?
What?
Oh, it took me back to the...
I still don't
Yep.
think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Well, no, I was just saying I do feel kind of bad now because, like, when I followed his rules, he took me to, like, the freedom ending or whatever, which I didn't have answers.
There's nothing here. I
But,
haven't even finished building this section.
you
of the
know,
map
he's not
because you were
trying
never
to hurt
supposed to
me.
be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
I wanna know who
What
did the
would have made this
narration.
game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
That's who I was
Skill
looking up right before we
trees?
got there.
Work with me. You've
Oh.
given me absolutely nothing so far.
Listen to this guy's voice. It
Tell you
sounds
what.
heavenly.
Let me take a stab
I
in
mean,
the
it's
dark at a
true.
new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Give me some
There we
feedback.
go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I think I will. This looks weird and strange and medieval and bullshit.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I feel like this man is being scathingly sarcastic. I'll give it a 4. I mean, it was nice. It was definitely nice.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Oh.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Are you? Did you hurt yourself?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Developer. What?
thought I blew something, but I did not.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. The Stanley Parable leaderboard. Only the worst Super Nintendo player shows the blue door? What? That's so weird.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I mean, it's true. I really did. Seeing a leaderboard was kind of fun.
Hey, I nearly forgot.
such a
I've got
sucker.
a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Alright, here we go. I thought this would be like a quick... Oh my god, there's a giant baby and
The
some
baby
fire.
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire,
This
you
is
fail.
fucking
It's a very
morbid.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
This is awful. And the noise is awful. I thought this would be harder. So like now I'm an asshole if I let the baby die. But like this noise is awful. That helps. Turning down the volume helps. But like at some point I should probably just let this child die. Also, it's so large in scale. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why 4 hours? Why did he choose 4 hours?
What?
I wonder if anyone has actually played it for the full 4 suggested hours.
Oh yeah.
What happens?
No. It's only this for 2 hours.
What happens at the... I'm not gonna do it for 2 hours. I wanna sleep at some point.
At the 2 hour mark, it opens up where you have to save a dog.
Oh, no.
And you have to move. So you have to do 2 switches. This one and the dog.
Oh, okay. God, that'd be a fucking marathon. And what if you let one of them die and after you have the dog and the baby, you don't even make it to the full 4 hours, then you have to start over. Alright, I'm sorry child, I can't do this. Off you go. Oh,
You
Jesus.
heartless bastard.
Shut up.
Do you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
Oh,
What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I have a feeling it's gonna be awful. Just like a premonition, it's gonna be awful.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Is it
Well,
ever
I'll say
gonna
this,
be
I'm
enough?
done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
This is so weird.
Does it need yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art. And
God,
feel
this dude
ashamed
is a
at your
sassy
own
asshole, let me tell you what.
inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I really feel like he's trying to kill me. I feel like as soon as I walk in there, he's gonna shut the door and be like, "Hat, you're trapped forever. Die." I think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna stand here until he says something else. Unless that will take hours, in which case I won't do that. So sure, it'd be fucking nice if I could jump or something. All I can do is crouch, which I've never used in the entire game. I feel like as soon as I walk in there, something's gonna happen. Fine. I can't. Oh. Are you kidding me? No.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay. I don't even have a pickaxe, but okay. Where are we going mining? Oh, we're going... Okay. We're going mining. That's fantastic.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. Of course I haven't. I don't even have a fucking, like, menu option in this horse shit. But we're gonna get diamonds. It's fine. There's mushrooms. Jesus. Keep trying to jump. Like, now I'm in Minecraft mode.
No, this is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant.
Ooh.
This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Meh.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Ooh, that scared me. There's like a monster that started growling at me. Alright, what have you got for me now, game? Is this Portal?
Yes!
God damn
I
it.
don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Oh my god, they put me in Portal.
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better
Inspired.
myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find
doesn't
out
look
what
very
the
comfy.
hell this is.
It looks too short.
Right, you'd have to be field position like all the time. Well, I can't leave. What the fuck? Take that. Click everything. Seriously, I'm trapped in here. What the fuck? I broke the mug. Oh, you can. You can just fucking walk out. I might be a little sleepy.
I forgot that aspect.
Yeah, you're just watching it happen like it ain't no shit.
Like, well, I was watching it thinking, okay, something is going to happen. It's Portal
It's a
related,
puzzle.
and then you backed up, and they're like,
Thinking,
oh, just step through a glass wall. Poker.
Genius.
Oh, I know.
Genius.
In that deep.
No, actually, you know what? I think
Okay,
that's
fine.
plenty. I
Fine.
really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're
Wow,
any wiser
what
for
an
the
asshole.
experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why
Man.
don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
Man,
I
and
think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural
Jesus.
contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long.
oh Jesus.
Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Jesus. I like how in one go through. Oh Jesus, I didn't know this was a hole to nothingness. Great. Oh, I'm alive still. How about that?
I don't remember this part.
But like, I like how in one of the go-throughs, like, we find this beautiful spot and he's just like wanting to stay there forever and be like, I'm not trying to hurt you, don't even worry about it. And then this playthrough, he's just like, here's a giant middle finger. This is really weird. Don't really want to walk off the edge of the map. I think I have to. I'll probably head off soon. It's almost that 2-hour mark. And I'm getting sleepy. So wait, I just have to walk off, I guess.
Pick one. Wait, what was that one?
No, this one led to nothingness as well.
Oh, okay. Is it like?
Here we go.
Because I, from my angle, I could not see the floor. I thought
Oh.
it was still there. I
Oh.
thought each one led to a tunnel past the. It's been a while since I played this version of this game. Because this is the free version, and then there was a downloadable...
Like a payable version?
Or a paid version later.
This is weird.
I think this is... Shit, this might be the paid version. Because I got both. I got one when it was just a mod, and then I got the one later after it was
Well, this must be the complete one because it talked about the developmental stages and shit, so that would make sense.
Shit, well then I clicked the wrong one for you.
Oh, you didn't want me to play this one?
No, I intended for you to play the mod first, so I may have fucked up.
Why'd you want me to play that mod first?
The mod just had fewer options, and it gave a good premise.
Yeah, I'm up to my eyeballs on options, yo.
The fuck? I do not remember this option.
Weird. What is in there? What is going on?
Computer screens. That's it.
Well, yeah, but computer screens with stuff on them. 427, that's mine, right? I don't understand. Well, shit. I don't think I missed any other way to go unless there's like a one room I didn't open or something. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
What? This is so...
The end is never the end is loading.
Is loading, yes. The end is loading.
Oh, there's papers everywhere.
Oh shit.
Someone was following Stanley.
What?
He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Who? This is making me uncomfortable. It's just gonna make me look over the shoulder for the entirety of the game. Or this run through, I guess. I guess so. Oh, fuck.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I don't want to go through this again. Which way should I go?
Left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep, still boarded up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So I guess it just reset. Right?
I don't know.
Ah. Don't really want to go through this again because it's kind of making me sick.
It's cool. We can always end the stream.
Yeah, I think I will end it here. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. If you watch this after the fact, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed just me being confused as hell.
It was my intentions.
Oh my god. Have a great night, and I still don't remember the hotkey to turn off the stream.